In a move that's stirring up intense debate, the newly appointed U.S. Attorney in Virginia, handpicked by former President Donald Trump, is gearing up to charge former FBI Director James Comey with lying to Congress, even though prosecutors have found no solid evidence to support such charges. This surprising development raises serious questions about the integrity of the legal process and the motivations behind it. Sources close to the investigation revealed to ABC News that Lindsay Halligan, Trump's longtime aide and former personal attorney, is preparing to ask a grand jury to indict Comey. This is despite a thorough review by prosecutors and investigators who concluded there wasn't enough probable cause to move forward with any criminal charges. In fact, a detailed memo was presented to Halligan earlier this week, advising her against pursuing perjury and obstruction charges due to the lack of evidence. To put it simply, the months-long investigation by Department of Justice prosecutors failed to meet the legal threshold known as probable cause. This means they couldn't even reach the lower standard required to indict Comey, let alone the higher standard needed to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt in court. According to Justice Department guidelines, prosecutors should only bring charges if they believe it's more likely than not that the defendant will be found guilty by an impartial judge or jury, and that any conviction would withstand an appeal. But here's where it gets controversial. Lindsay Halligan, who has no experience prosecuting criminal cases and has spent her career as an insurance lawyer, is moving forward with plans to present evidence to a grand jury. She aims to do this before the statute of limitations expires next week, which adds a ticking clock element to the situation. Comey's legal team has not yet responded to requests for comment, leaving many to wonder how they will defend against these unexpected charges. This aggressive push to indict Comey appears to be directly influenced by Trump himself, who recently called for legal action not only against Comey but also against Senator Adam Schiff and New York Attorney General Letitia James. This raises a provocative question. Is this a legitimate pursuit of justice, or a politically motivated effort to target Trump's critics? What do you think? Is this a necessary step to hold powerful figures accountable, or a dangerous precedent that undermines the fairness of our justice system? Share your thoughts and join the conversation below.